up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Sorry in advance for the drilling noises you're going to hear in the background. They're currently working on constructing the neighboring apartment building. But 90 Day Fiance star Ash, his eyes were one of the biggest stars on his season of the show, in fact, because they kept on protruding and people were wondering what the reason was for. Thanks to a couple of viewers who actually happen to work in the medical profession, Ash went to see a doctor and found out that the reason that his eyes were protruding so badly was because he suffers from Graves' disease. According to Ash, he never even knew that his eyes protruded so badly until he watched himself back on the show and was like, oh my god, do I really look like that? And as for his girlfriend at the time, Avery, she claims that she always knew that his eyes were bulging that badly, but she didn't want to bring it up to him and, to make him insecure or anything like that. She thought that that was the way that he always was and that he knew that it was that way. So I guess like hindsight is kind of 20/20 for her. Maybe she feels as though it was something she would have mentioned to him if she felt as though it were a medical condition. So on 90 Day Fiance's new show, 90 Day Fiance Strikes Back, Ash revealed that after getting like 1,000,001 comments about his eyes, including from some viewers of the show who claimed to be doctors, he went to his very own doctor and was diagnosed with Graves' disease. And for those of you who don't know, Graves' disease, according to the MayoClinic.com, Graves' disease is an immune system disorder that results in the overproduction of thyroid hormones, aka hypothyroidism. And about 30% of people with Graves' disease show symptoms of the type of Graves' disease that Ash has with his eyes. And by the way, Wendy Williams also has the same version. And according to the Mayo Clinic, this kind of Graves' disease involves inflammation and other immune system events that affect muscles and other tissues around your eyes. And so symptoms include bulging eyes, which we see in Ash. It also includes a gritty sensation in the eyes, pressure or pain in the eyes, puffy or retracted eyelids, reddened or inflamed eyes, light sensitivity, double vision, and vision loss as well. It's said to be a result from a buildup of certain carbohydrates in the muscles and tissues behind the eyes, but the actual cause of it is actually unknown. It seems to be that the same antibody that can cause thyroid dysfunction may actually also have an attraction to tissues surrounding the eyes. According to Ash, now that he knows his diagnosis, he has been able to manage his condition. He says that he's changed his diet in order to help him manage what's been going on with his eyes, in addition to being on proper medication as well. Ash on the show actually referred to his experience on the 90 Day Fiance as being, and I quote, a blessing in disguise for him, because it was through the show that he was able to find out that he had a condition and that he never would have known otherwise, because anytime he looked in the mirror, he was just fine. He didn't realize that throughout the day like things were going on with his eyes because he didn't actually feel it, which I guess might be a good thing. He might have like a milder version of Graves' disease because if you recall the list of symptoms I talked about, a gritty sensation, pressure or pain in the eyes were also symptoms of a serious version of this. So with him not experiencing pain and like a gritty sensation and stuff like that, maybe it means that he has a more mild and manageable version of Graves' disease. But in any case, I'm really glad to hear that Ash was able to find a diagnosis, and that those of you in the medical field watching the show were able to kindly reach out to him and urge him to seek medical treatment, and that has in fact changed his life. It really is amazing what can come out of being on television. I remember watching on Inside Edition, this is unrelated to 90 Day Fiance, but on Inside Edition there was a story of someone who was on television with like a big bulge in his throat, and a lot of viewers who were doctors or nurses or in the medical field in general urged him to go seek medical attention ASAP because it could have been a tumor or cancerous or something like that, and it did turn out to be some sort of throat cancer that he was able to intervene on just in time, and viewers did save his life. So yeah, reality TV can be messy, gossipy, nasty for sure, but a lot of great things can also come of it. Guys, how do you feel about the fact that it turns out that Ash was suffering from Graves' disease all along, and he probably would not have known if he hadn't appeared on 90 Day Fiance? Make sure to leave all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below, and as usual, we'll chat. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.